Everyone, welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be joining us from the sideline. And a couple of injuries among their reserves. I expect their starters guys will be ready to do whatever's needed.
Two players injured, one of their stars out, something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
The starters for the Portland Trailblazers. They've got Jeremy Grant and Fernie Simons out there with Avdia. Then there's Klingon, and it's Kamare in at the force line. And for the Warriors, in the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Jimmy Butler is out there with Moody, and it's Green in at the 5 down low. Well, Greg, this matchup features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
Avdia gets the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And the 3 ball is good.
And this is why Butler is so dangerous. He's not afraid to take any shot if he likes the angle.
Here's Simon. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Here's Podziemski, defended by Avdia. Here's Green. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
And one thing about Draymond, he almost invites contact.
Grant gets a wide-open look. No good on the triple. Stan on the floor tonight, one of the best two-way players in the game, Jeremy Grant.
Yeah, Kevin, look, he's become a knockdown three-point shooter, but he also does a great job of putting the ball on the floor, attacking the basket, and getting to the free throw line. He puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Now here's Curry, following the miss by Denny Avdia. And it's Stephen Curry with a 3.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Outside, Avdia. Unloads from 13. At the tip, and staying with the play, Avdia. Avdia's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. A nice shot by Moody.
And Curry isn't just a lights-out scorer. He's also efficient at moving the ball and getting it to his teammates.
3-pointer, Simon. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Good way to start this game if you want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Curry, and another 3 for Golden State.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a 3 of his own.
And Simon's wide open. He'll fire. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Inside.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, Anthony Simons came into the NBA at age 19, and he's paid his dues, working his way up from the end of the bench to a starring role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA, and confidence is a big thing. Well, Kevin, he certainly earned it. Back to you.
I would totally agree with you, D.A. Thank you so much. Trailblazers making a switch here. Sharp's checked in. On defense, the Warriors, 6-point lead. And their offense is really cooking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense. It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
You know, Stan, the Blazers started the rebuild process with the big Dame Lillard trade to Milwaukee.
Kevin, it takes guts for a GM to make a move like that, and it didn't go well early on. But they've got to trust the process and stick with the plan that they made.
Here's Post. Penny Avdia making his last shot. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Post. One shot.
Trailblazers trail by 10. Three-pointer, Simon. Draymond Green pulls it in. The Warriors have gone an incredible 8 of 9 from the field. Outside Curry. A three-pointer is right on target. Curry's got 12 points in the game.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Sinks the triple.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Here's Knox. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Simons. Warriors with the rebound.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
From downtown, and Klingon pulls it down. Trailblazers trail by 13. Here's Grant. Green with the rebound. Butler deciding where to go with it. Knox sinks the three-pointer. Knox has got his second basket of the game.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it. Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
And Butler gets it to go. 5 points in the game.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Here's Curry with the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
He gets it up. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Warriors ahead, up 19. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And they've also been feeling it from beyond the arc. Good start for them so far.
Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Heel. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Payton in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Warriors' 5. And here's Henderson following the three-pointer by Buddy Hield.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim. We've heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
Golden State moving it around. Curry's shot is good.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Murray drops in the layup for 2. Murray's got his first basket of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Payton left side, outside Curry. Back to Payton, fires for 3, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 5 assists in the game. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Checked in for the Trailblazers. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg, what's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Blazers are in the midst of a rebuild. Coach Chauncey Billups said it's been a tough couple of years. I'm just here every day grinding through it, helping my guys the best I can. I'm ready for that challenge and that pressure to go out and compete with these best teams. In the NBA, Kevin, this sort of thing takes time.
A lot of time, but the West is tough, David. Thank you.
And good quickness there. Sharp, exciting to watch when he's in attack mode.
Here's Curry. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. And that's 20 points for Stephen Curry.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Henderson, no one around him. Misses the 3.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Jackson-Davis. Outside, Kuminga. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
This is his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him. And some changes here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Jimmy Butler comes in for Peyton. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Heel. Both good from the line that time. Portland's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And here's Sharp. 7 points in the game.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone. Looking to make plays for others, we've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him, and you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Here's Pajemski. Here's Curry. Green breaking loose. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Now here's Kuminga. He has 5. Here's Pajemski. Defended by Sharp. Pajemski's shot is good.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
It's stolen by Green. Butler kicks to Curry. Shoots over Simons. Here's Kuminga. Plays it up and banks it in. Kuminga's got 7 points in the game.
He's not looking at the score. He's staying focused, and he's staying active.
Well, you have to play like it's a tight game. You cannot let up in this league.
Here's Klingon. Still without a basket. Portland no good that time either.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
3-pointer, Simons. That shot goes in. He now has 3 field goals and 6 misses today.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
He gets that one. Curry's got 27.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
3-pointer, Simons. And another 3 for Portland.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Pajemski on the wing. They kick it out to Green. Shoots over Klingon. Portland grabs the miss.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
It could go. And it's, yeah, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Steve, a good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, you know, the drive and kick. Our guys have played really well together. Just trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if you can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Center court. And get ready for the fan. Half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring on the shot. Oh! Better luck next time. One more time. A round of applause for the participants.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. They've got Klingon, Avdia out there with Anthony Simons. Then there's Jeremy Grant. And it's Kamare in at the power forward position. And the Trailblazers shooting well. They're at 45%. A nice shot by Simons.
Assist goes to Denny Avdia.
Here's Curry. Fires away from way outside. And it's Portland with the rebound. Klingon's got 4 rebounds in this game. Grant kicks to Simons. And it's off from three-point range. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Guys, thanks. Well, Jimmy Butler is in the 5th stop of his NBA career. He'd been in a standoff with the Heat. As they hesitated to extend him at the number he desired, he knew there's going to be someone willing to pay up. And guys, I'm very interested to see how Butler fits in his new opportunity.
We'll continue to track that story. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And the wide open shot from Avdia. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Shoots. The offensive rebound. Right side Curry. Puts up a deep 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Curry's got 35 in the game.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
Avdia gets the bucket.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Green, the pass to Moody. Podziemski with it. Three-pointer, Butler. The rebound by Simons. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And a missed layup. Golden State's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. And that one's good by Butler.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Grant, that's good.
And get your best scorers, high percentage looks, offensive strategy 101. Grant delivers. Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Outside, Avdia. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got 9 rebounds now tonight. You know, Stan, when I think of you as a coach, I think defense. So let me put you on the spot as you assess the wing defenders in the NBA right now. Who are some of the top 2 or 3 that you know?
Well, look, there's so many good ones. My favorite right now is Lou Dort because he's so strong, he's so disciplined, and he has an amazing ability to use his body even against guys that are a lot taller. He is a frustrating guy for great scorers to play against.
Now, he brought a lot to the NBA, but haven't the Thunder done a good job developing that kid?
Well, they have, and look, they've got other great defenders too, like Jalen Williams.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State. Shots good from Butler.
Shot IQ has always been a strength for Butler. He's not one to force up a bad shot.
Here's Simons. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Warriors have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. It's Curry outside. Another three for Golden State.
This is why you gotta be right up on Curry, because he's a dangerous threat off the dribble.
Avdia with a screen for Simons. Avdia, the pass to Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Oh, that's how you drive your point home right there. Back to Curry. Pass to Pajemski. This one for three. The rebound by Simons. Portland has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Back to Curry. Puts up a deep three. From beyond the arc and then some. Curry's got 44.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
Grant, that's good.
And mid-range isn't exactly Grant's go-to spot, but he takes a focused shot there and gets it to go.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Good on the triple.
Well, he's shooting a high percentage, but not taking enough shots, in my opinion. He needs to be more aggressive on offense.
And it's Simons missing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
To the middle. Pass to Moody. The three. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got his 7th assist here tonight. And so it's the Golden State Warriors able to put on a show for the ages. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Butler out there with Gary Payton II. Then it's Green. Then it's Curry. And it's Santos in at the point. That's the Warriors' 5. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. And Santos gets it to go. Santos has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Warriors. Sharp with it. Clock at 6. Some solid defense from Butler.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now Henderson. After the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. And Henderson throws it down hard.
Now that's a good example of Henderson's strength and determination.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
Rose shot is good.
He is cold-blooded, drops the dagger, piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Pass to Santos. Three-pointer, Payton, and another 3 for Golden State.
Well, that's basically a warm-up three for him. The defense can't allow him that caliber of attempt.
Henderson for three. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Post. Some nice passing by Golden State. Payton from outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one, doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Now here's Henderson. There's the triple. Rebounded by Rowe. And here's Golden State. They're on a 14-5 run. Outside Curry. An easy 2 points on the layup. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Basket good.
Yeah, the more he knocks those down, the more confidence this coaching staff's going to have in him.
Pass to Post. Down low. Out to Payton. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, he can play the four because he gets off the ground so well.
Portland's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Open shot, Henderson. Henderson with another miss. Warriors have gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive outburst. Pass to Rowe. Curry on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Launches a three. Again, what an avalanche!
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Several teams changing it up here.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
From the corner. And no good that time.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
To the paint. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. Curry's got 54 points.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
To end the run. And finished off by Avdia.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Stephen Curry.
Well, what an unselfish display from him tonight. Sharing the ball, creating for others, just beautiful basketball.
Now, here's Avdia. And stolen by Payton. Pass to Curry. Now Jackson Davis. A rebound by Simons. For three. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Here's Jackson Davis. Payton from outside. That one will not drop. It's his first miss. He's 4 for 5. Simons from outside. Kept alive. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. taking the game here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, Stephen. Even for you, rare form tonight. How do you do that?
A lot of work. Guys blessed me with a lot of talents, and I just have a lot of confidence. My teammates have confidence in me, so for me to just continue to play hard, stretch my imagination, what I can do, and just let it flow.
There were no limits tonight, man. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Stephen Curry.